Hey guys, I'm just here at 23 Casuarina Drive in Little Mountain. This is a spectacular property. It's a 2,097 square metre property. It's got to be probably 30 years old. It's in really good condition. It's massive inside. There's a huge amount of under roof space. The block sits actually on a corner of this really beautiful area. So this is all acreage. Everything here is all acreage. These are all half acre, 3/4 acre, full acre, 1.5 acre blocks. This sits on a corner. It's pristine and quiet. It's a massive block, it's a flat block, it's got beautiful parks around it. I can feel the breeze coming towards me. So I'm going to go through and just show you the elements of this. I'm going to talk about different components and just give you a really good idea and a feel for this beautiful property. So first we've got 3-car garage here. Whilst it's got a separate door at the front, it's actually fully joined inside and it's got a massive storage at the back, so I'll go through and show you that. There's plenty of room on this driveway for probably 6 cars. And then there's huge amount of off-street parking as well in this beautiful street. So as we go through the property, you'll notice that the property is worn. It's well lived in, but it's in really good condition. It's a super solid property, and with a little spruce up could be, quite beautiful inside and not feel as old. So you can do things like, the fencing and so forth. Powder coating that or changing the fencing, changes the whole front of the property. So there are a lot of things that you can do to make this property absolutely breathtaking. And for the price that you can buy, it's probably one of the cheaper properties that you can get in this area on these size blocks of land. So massive front, beautiful big front door. Let's walk through and take a look. So as we come into the property, you got this really great entrance, opens up into a lounge, kitchen, and dining space. I'll go through and show you all of that in a little bit more detail. But as we walk through to the right-hand side here, what we're doing is walking down to master bedroom that has a separate toilet, 2-way bathroom that goes into a walk-in robe and then around to the bedroom itself. And then we've got a second bedroom here. So this is number 2 bedroom. It's probably about 3.3 by 3.3 meters. That's quite a good size. They've got really high ceilings, so there's about 2.55 ceilings in here, fans in each of the rooms. You'll see there's lots of natural light. So the bedrooms are really quite large. This is a massive bedroom. This has got to be maybe 4 meters by 7 meters, this master bedroom. We've got a walk-in robe here, so I'll just turn the lights on in that. So walk-in robe, it's massive, and then that comes back out, so it's a 2-way access walk-in robe, okay? So, and then this is back out to that door, and this is to the front of the property. So as we come through here, we then come into your master bathroom. So this shower is about 1.5 meters by about 1 meter, so really large shower, a really large spa bath, very deep, really nice and clean. Again, lots of natural light. We prop in, we've got the separate toilet here, and then again, that's your bathroom here. Okay, great. So then, as we go through, we've got the kitchen. So kitchen's got nice stone bench tops, a 900 oven. There's plenty of room in here. The cabinet's in really good condition. It looks out to this outdoor undercover area, which I'll show you in a sec, but this entire area is under the natural roof line of the house, which is a massive benefit because if you wanted to extend, enclose it, do whatever you wanted to, you could do that, and the cost of doing that is very, very low because the majority of that room is already fully enclosed. And you've got a door that goes out there. Okay, so then we've got our kitchen. Again, lots of natural light, beautiful breezes that come through. You've got a dining area, you've got your lounge room here, and then we're going to go through to another 2 bedrooms. So linen, this door goes through to the garage and laundry, which we'll go through in a sec. This is a 2-way, this is like an en-suited second bathroom. So we've got a door here. So if we wanted to close this door off, what we could actually do is we could get into this room completely separately, and then you've got a bedroom here with a door that goes out to this outside area, as well as your toilet, vanity, and shower. And then you've got robing area, a linen area. And then we go into the study, which is actually the 4th bedroom. And this is a really big room. So this room's got to be, let me count the tiles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4 is 28, 6, 42. You're talking about probably about a 3.5 metre width and maybe a 4 metre depth in this room. And again, lots of natural light and a robe already built in. And then we come into the garage. So the owners have just cleared this garage out, but it's a huge garage. Here's your double door, here's your single there, like 3 cars, a couple of bikes in this, in this space. So 3 cars or a couple of bikes and a couple of cars would easily fit. You've got kind of a storage room here. Then you've got a double cavity sliding door storage room here, which is massive. And this is all part of this garage. And then remember, you've got 6 car parks in front of that on the other side. So then we walk through here and we go into this laundry, and the laundry's huge. Now, there's not a lot of cabinetry in here, but the space in this laundry is enormous and you could do a whole lot of things with this. And then we go to this enormous family room. So this family room, I haven't actually measured it yet, is about 9 metres by about 8 metres. Like it's a big space, okay? And again, lots of natural light, huge amount of room to enclose it into its own granny flat or to make it another living or to put some extra bedrooms or whatever you wanted to do in this space. And out of these windows, what you'll do is you'll see out the back where the paddocks are. So the owner of this property currently has horses, and so she keeps 2 horses out here in 2 stables, which I'll show you in a second. But there's an enormous amount of space in here. And then we go outside, and as soon as we go outside, we're into this massive undercover area. And again, I don't know how big it is. I'll probably just do a quick measurement on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's about 13 or 14 metres by about 9 metres, so it's a massive space. It's got a sauna, if the owner's happy to leave. That's a full-size snooker table. It's got a big corner kitchen. It's got a double fridge, and the room dwarfs it. It just looks like it's empty. It's really got nothing in it. And again, all under natural roof line. So the natural line of the roof comes out. And if you just enclose these sections here, this is a fully enclosed space within the property. Okay, so great for entertaining. There's just so much potential. And again, this looks straight outside, so you've got plenty of natural light as well. Okay, so that's the internal of the house. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take you out the back. So the owner's here, so I'm just going to walk past and go through and show you the rest. Puppies don't like the video. So here we've got a gate, that fencing that runs through to the front of the house. And if you look at this space here, we've already got a second access here on the side of this street. We've got mango trees, lemons, limes, mandarins, we've got passion fruit vines. There's just an enormous amount of outdoor space here. It's very quiet, you can see. And then we've got horses and fenced areas. So there's 2 stables here, plus the horses, and you can see how much area there is down to the back there. So that's all a massive amount of space with the stables there, which we'll go and have a look at in a second. Hello, we're just saying hello. Hey, how are you? Okay, so heaps of space for cars, heaps of space for a second dwelling, heaps of space for you're allowed 90 square metre second dwelling on a block this size in Queensland, so you could easily build a second dwelling. You could easily have that here. You could get that council approved. We could help you organise that, but there's definitely space for anything really that you'd want to put on this block. And then we've got the horse stables. So these stables can stay or go, but having them here is a huge benefit if you are into horses, because they're hard to get approved to get erected. So single stable here, all under roof, all in excellent condition. Whilst obviously they're dirty, the horses are there, the brickwork, the roofing work, timber work is all in exceptionally good condition. And then you've got a shed, a garden shed out the back, as well as, enormous amount of space coming down to that other video section that we saw. So that's the property at 23 Casuarina Drive. in Little Mountain. It is a cracker. It's definitely worthwhile having a look at. There are a lot of properties that sell in this particular area that are beautifully renovated, and they're big, and they're selling for exceedingly high prices. This is an opportunity to buy into this area with a really great house that's got lots of potential, that's got 2 street access, which is hard to get, allowing you to have a second dwelling, fence it off, have rental income, have a relative live in it. There's just a lot of potential here. If you're interested, give me a call. I look forward to speaking with you soon.